Okay, first of all, we have to talk about Percy Jackson. Rick Riordan announced that there's going to be a Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus, and I am losing my mind. I have basically been waiting my whole life for this moment. When I found out, my family was like, "Are you okay?" because I was hyperventilating and in tears. Anyway, that is not the point of this video. Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ivy, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite fictional friendships. Coming in at number 10, we have the gang from Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard by Uncle Rick himself. This is a super fun series. It's about a boy named Magnus who dies, and he goes to Valhalla, which is where you live as a hero and do heroic things. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't remember all of their names. I know there's Alex and there's TJ. It's been a while since I read these books, but I just remember having so much fun with this group of characters and all the adventures and just the silly things they did. Also, this friend group is super diverse. There's just so many different types of people, and I love seeing them work together and be friends. Coming in at number 9, we have Delia and Josie from Rayne and Delilah's Midnite Matinee by Zentner. This book is based entirely around the relationship between these two best friends, Josie and Delia. They have their own, crap. They have a show on their cable access channel where they watch super cheesy horror movies and just do silly segments and talk about it, and it's so much fun. The two girls are super close at the beginning of the story and their friendship is so strong, but they are seniors in high school, I believe, and so they're kind of going through that weird transition period where they're like, oh my god, what are we gonna do with our lives? I just love the way that their friendship is tested throughout this book and how much each of them grow and how their relationship grows, and it was beautiful to watch. And for number 8, I have The Peculiars from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This series is an absolute blast. This series follows a group of children, and they're called Peculiar, and each of them has a unique ability. They're all stuck as kids because they live in time loops. It's absolutely hilarious because you have people who are hundreds of years old, I think, living in teenagers and sometimes even younger kids' bodies. Anyway, this is another just super fun gang of friends. I love how they would do anything for each other, and basically everything that they do in these books is for each other. They work together so well as a team and they get stuff done. Coming in at number 7, we have Simon and Clary from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. So Simon and Clary, it's mostly platonic, there is some romance, but I really, really love how they're kind of able to move past that, and it's not gonna work, but they still stay such good friends. They are best friends, and I love that. Basically, in this series, anything that Clary or Simon does stems from their love for each other and others around them, but their friendship, oh my god, they would just do anything for each other, and I think it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I really have to go to the bathroom, but we're gonna finish this before I do that. Number 6, we are almost halfway, but not. Characters from the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan again. These characters are just awesome because they're all heroes in their own way, and they work together kind of well, but they also fight and all that. Oh my god, it's so fun. They're a great team and they work together so well, and I loved all the dynamics between them. This series really defined my middle school time, and I'm saying that middle school was so long ago, but I'm only a freshman. I love these characters. I would do anything for them. Okay, we are down to number 5, and that is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. This book is about a boy named Ponyboy, and he is living in the 50s, maybe? Anyway, we have a ton of young boys, young men, whatever you want to call them, and they all just support each other so much, and I find that so beautiful and heartwarming. Obviously, the relationship between Johnny and Ponyboy is the main thing, and it's just, it warms my heart to see them. Yeah. Coming in at number 4, I have The Golden Trio from Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. I'm obviously talking about Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They're just iconic, and they had to be on this list. Just wrote in my notes, nothing much to say. They're just iconic friendship goals. Adorable. You get to kind of grow up with them, which I love. And we are down to the final 3. So at number 3, I have the characters in The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. This series has one of the best friend groups ever. I literally can't think of their names right now. Liam and Chubbs and Zoo and Ruby, it's so beautiful. Again, like the dynamics that they have with each other, they love each other so much, they're willing to go through so much for each other. It's just, oh my god. Yeah, the plot and the world of The Darkest Minds is awesome, but these characters and their friendships, it's perfect. Very similarly, for number 2, I have the characters from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. This friend group, like, this is my dream, just to have this core group of friends that are just so awesome and so goofy and hilarious and loving and supportive, and oh my god, they're just perfect. They're so pure. Reading this book gave me all the warm and fuzzies, and like, yeah, the romance is great, yeah, Simon himself is great, but the friend group, yes, they do fight, they have their differences, but in the end, they love each other. And finally, for my number 1 top favorite fictional friendship, that is really hard to say, what was I thinking? For my number 1, I have the Fellowship of the Ring. Fellowship of the Ring is the name of the first book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien. Fellowship itself, like the actual characters, is my everything. First of all, as a whole, the Fellowship is just so beautiful. I love it so much. All the characters are great. It's so much fun. They're all amazing. They're all so different. They all have a common goal. Actually, that's not quite true. Mostly, they all have a common goal, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna do this. And even when things don't go their way and they kind of get split up, they're like, you know what? No, we're still gonna do this. We have Aragorn. He is the leader of the group. Just seeing his love for everyone and everyone's love for him, like, he is just such a magnetic person, and well-deserved because he's awesome. Such a force, and they all rally around him, and it's just so good. We have Merry and Pippin. Oh my god. They've grown up together, I think. I don't know if we actually know this, but in my head they have. They're missing each other in the 3rd book. It hurts my heart, and one of my favorite parts of the entire series is when they're reunited. Then we have Legolas and Gimli. They are iconic. Hate each other at first, and then just the development of their relationship and how funny they are with each other and how much they end up caring about each other and what they do when the series is over. I'm so proud of them because their friendship is just, it means so much, like on an individual level for them, but then also for the elves and the dwarves. It's like, we are building bridges here, people. Building bridges. Samwise Gamgee and Frodo Baggins. This is the best friendship that I've ever read. It's hard for me to express in words. Like, if you've read these books or even seen the movies, then you know that Samwise Gamgee and Frodo Baggins have just the most beautiful relationship ever. And I love it. Sam is so loyal to Frodo, and he sacrifices everything for him. It seems very one-sided, but you have to remember that in these books, Frodo is not himself. He has this burden, and it's totally messing with him. They stick by each other's side no matter what. They go into Mordor together, okay? Mordor. This friendship makes me cry and laugh and scream in happiness and also anger. Perfect. It's beautiful. It's everything to me. Lord of the Rings is great. You know, it's exciting. The world is great. Everything about it is great. But it's the characters and their friendships that just put it over the edge and made it one of my favorite things of all time. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!